Hi, I'm Dr. Group. Welcome back to my video blog questions and answers session. Today I have a question from Kim C, which is a great question. I get this question all the time. Kim wants to know, is soy bad for you? She's been using a soy protein for a while as a bodybuilding supplement, and she wants to know, should I use rice protein powder or another type of protein powder? So first of all, let me clarify the whole soy situation. The first problem with soy is that the majority of the soy is genetically modified. I would say probably 70% of the soy is genetically modified. Genetically modified means that it's been manipulated. The DNA has been manipulated in the soy to either resist insects, to grow bigger soybeans. There are a lot of different techniques when you talk about genetic engineering. But basically, if it's made in a lab and it's made by man, then it's something you definitely want to avoid. And it's very hard to get soy that's not genetically modified. The second aspect of soy is that it contains high levels of phytic acid. And phytic acid actually blocks the absorption of zinc, magnesium, calcium, and essential minerals in the intestinal lining. So you can obviously see that if you block the absorption of zinc, which is a major immune system factor, that soy can actually or potentially lower your immune system as well. The third negative thing that I don't like about soy is the fact that it contains high levels of phytoestrogens. And we've seen an incredible increase in infertility over the last 10 years, especially more since soy has came into the picture. We've seen increased breast cancer. We've seen increased ovarian cancer, reproductive cancers. And these are all because we are in a state of estrogen dominance. And that goes for men too. I mean, men and women have too much estrogen being produced in their body. And a lot of that is because of soy. What we really need, women need, is more progesterone instead of estrogen. But what do most medical doctors do when you're postmenopausal? They put you on Premarin, or they put you on some sort of estrogen, which is the worst thing that you can possibly do. So, to answer your question, I would recommend staying away from soy as much as possible. On another hand, though, any type of fermented soy is going to be okay for you to eat, and that would be tempeh, miso, any type of fermented soy tofu, soy milk that's fermented soy. Natto is okay as well, which is a fermented soy. So take what I said before about the negative effects of soy, and actually the positive effects of soy would come from the anti-cancer properties, etc., would come from fermented soy. As far as what protein you should take for bodybuilding supplements, I personally think that, a lot of the current medical research and everything out there is wrong, that's saying that we need massive amounts of protein in our body. You can look at the silverback gorilla, which is the world's largest land mammal, and, that silverback gorilla has the strength to pick up a 200-pound man and throw him 30 feet in the air. The silverback gorilla lives on basically a bamboo diet and with very little protein. So, depending on what you're going to try to achieve, I've worked with professional athletes. I've done the diet and the nutritional program for Barbie Barbell or Amanda Harris, which is, the strongest woman in the world. And we've had her on restricted protein and different types of supplements, and she's proved with multiple world records in powerlifting and just being able to lift as the strongest woman. So, you might want to look at her website, ask her what she's doing as well. There's a lot of different things you can do to work with your protein levels in your body. But the best replacement, if you want a protein shake, if you want to use, is a hemp protein, H-E-M-P, hemp protein. My recommendations are the Living Harvest hemp protein brand, and that is a nutty flavor. It tastes great, and will give you the omega-3, 6s, and 9s. It will give you all of your essential fatty acids. And believe it or not, hemp is the closest thing, hemp oil in the hemp plant is the closest thing to the oil that the body produces. It's almost identical to the oil called sebum, which is secreted by our skin cells. So it's the plant that matches the human body almost exactly. There's no other plant on the planet that does that. So I would recommend supplementing with a hemp protein powder. Thanks, Kim. Take care.